Hello friends, in this lecture we'll start new chapter that is areas of parallelograms and triangles. And triangles. Okay, so in this very first concept that we are going to see is figures on the same base and between the same parallels. The very first concept that we are going to discuss is figures on the same base and between same parallels. So let us start this. See, suppose if I draw a parallelogram in this way, and let the parallelogram is ABCD. Let there is one more triangle AQB. Now, can I say these two figures? That is, the one is the triangle and another one is this parallelogram are on the same base AB, as well as their remaining vertices or opposite vertices or vertex are on the same line. That means remaining vertex or vertices of the both figures. For triangle ABC, base is AB, remaining vertex is, sorry, for triangle ABQ, base is AB, remaining vertex is Q. For parallelogram ABCD, base is AB and remaining vertices are D and C. Now these three, that means remaining vertex or vertices of all the figures must be on a line which must be parallel to the common base. Here base is AB for triangle as well as for parallelogram, which is common, as well as the remaining vertices or the opposite vertices or vertex of both the figures, or if there are more than two figures, of all the figures must be on the same line, and that line must be parallel to the common base. Then we will say figures lie on the same base and between same parallel. So here I can conclude that triangle ABQ and parallelogram ABCD lie on the same base AB and between same parallels AB and CD. Okay, now let us see one more diagram. Suppose I have this trapezium. Okay, A, B, C, D, and I have a triangle in this way, ABQ. Now, this trapezium and this triangle have a common base, AB. We can see this is the base which is common in these two figures. Now, can we say the remaining vertex or vertices of both the figures on the same line? Yes. Remaining vertex of triangle, that is Q, and remaining vertices of this quadrilateral are D and C. They are on the same line. Now, can we say that line is parallel to the AB? No, this line DC is not parallel to the AB. So here figures are definitely on the same base but not between the same parallels. Okay, so let us see one more example. Suppose if I draw this parallelogram ABCD, okay, and if I draw this uh, quadrilateral ABQZ, ABQZ. Okay, definitely we can say they are on the same base AB or the common base, same or the common base AB. But uh, as well as the opposite or the remaining vertices of first this, if I see the remaining vertices of this ABCD are D and C. Remaining vertices of this ABQZ are Q and Z. Definitely this D, C, Q and Z are on the same line. as well as that line is parallel to the common base. So here we'll say this trapezium ABQZ and the parallelogram ABCD lie on the same base and between same parallels, lie on the same base AB and between same parallel AB and CD. Now let us see one more diagram. Okay, this is a parallelogram ABCD, and let me take one more parallelogram. In this way. Okay, A, B, C, D, A, B, Q, Z. Now, again, here parallelogram ABCD and parallelogram AB, parallelogram ABCD and parallelogram ABQZ have the common base AB, and the remaining vertices of these two parallelograms, that is D and C and Q and Z, are on the same line, and that line is parallel to the common base. So again here we will say these two parallelogram lie on the common base and between same parallels. Okay, so now let us take one more example. Okay, this is parallelogram ABCD. Okay, there is one more parallelogram ABQZ. Now over here definitely they have a common base, but remaining vertices of ABCD, that is C and D, and remaining vertices of ABQZ, that is Q and Z, are not in the same line. So here we will say that these two figures are not on the, definitely on the same base, but not between the same parallels. So how to identify that the given figures are on the same base and between same parallels? So for that, do write a note. Two figures are said to be, two figures are said to be lying on the same base and between same parallels, to be on the same base and between same parallels, to be on the same base and and between between same parallels if they have a common base, that is side, if they have if they have a common base, if they have a common base, that is side, and vertex or vertices, and vertex or vertices opposite to the common base, opposite to the common base, opposite to the common base of each figure, of each figure, of each figure lie on a line parallel to the common base. Okay, so two things you have to check. First of all, whether they have a common base, that is whether they have a common side or not. If they have a common side, then you have to check the remaining vertex or vertices of two or all remaining figures, of all figures, must be first of all on the same line, and that line must be parallel to the common base. So note it down, then we'll proceed further. Okay, so now after this we'll start next thing, that is we'll start some theorems related to this concept. So here we saw if it is possible to draw two parallelograms having same base and same and having same base and lying between same parallels. Now, whenever there are two parallelograms which have a common base and they lie between same parallels, then their areas must be equal. So here we'll get the next uh, point, that is parallelograms between parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels. Parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels. So this is the next heading, and under this heading we have very first theorem of this chapter, that is uh, first theorem is diagonal of a parallelogram, diagonal of a parallelogram divides it divides it into two triangles of equal area of equal area. This is the first theorem that we have to do. Okay, and there is one more theorem that we have to do under this heading, that is parallelogram on the same base and between same parallels. So second theorem is parallelograms on the same base on the same base and between and between same parallels and between same parallels are equal in area. Okay, so we have to see these two theorems. Now, very first theorem, actually we can say this theorem is actually already done. See, we know if two triangles are congruent, we saw in our congruency chapter that if two triangles are congruent, they are equal in area. Okay, so if two triangles are congruent, then they are equal in area. And it is, we also saw this theorem that diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. That means if you want to prove this theorem, that means diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles of equal area, what we have to do? We have to prove these two triangles are congruent. As soon as the triangles will be congruent, we'll say uh, the triangles are equal in area. And it is very easy to prove these two triangles congruent. These two sides are equal, opposite sides of parallelogram. These two sides are equal, opposite sides of parallelogram, and this is common. So by side, we can say triangles are congruent, so they will be equal in area. So this theorem you have to do by your own. We'll see second theorem over here, but before I proceed, uh, note down these two statements, then I will give you the proof of this second theorem. Okay, so now we'll see the proof of this second theorem. First, you have to do by your own. So, statement, I hope you noted down. Okay, so what is the statement? That there, if there are two parallelograms having common base and lying between same parallels, then they must be equal in area. So it is something like this, that uh, suppose this is a parallelogram. Okay, this is the one of the parallelogram. Let we name it ABCD. Okay, let the name of this parallelogram is ABCD. Now there is one more parallelogram. This is parallelogram ABCD. Now there is one more parallelogram such that they have a common base as well as they are on the between same parallel. They must be between same parallel. So if I draw this, then ABQZ. Okay, these are two parallelograms lying on the same base or the common base AB and between same parallel AB and DQ. So we have to prove they are equal in area. So what we have given parallelogram ABCD and parallelogram ABQZ are on same base AB and lying between same parallels AB and DQ. AB and DQ. That is AB parallel DQ. Okay. What we have to prove area parallelogram ABCD is equal to area parallelogram ABQZ. We have to prove these two parallelogram have same area. So let us see how to prove this. Okay, see, in this parallelogram ABCD and in this parallelogram ABQZ, you can see this portion is common, isn't it? This is the common portion or the common area of these two parallelograms ABCZ. Okay. Now, if it is possible to prove these two triangles are equal in area, suppose I say area of this triangle is equal to area of this triangle, then adding this common area in these two, I will get my required result. So now my target is to prove these two triangles are equal in area, and just right now we saw that two triangles, if they are congruent, are equal in area. So to make their areas equal, I have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So again, you can say we need the concepts of congruency. So let us start. Let's prove. Now how to prove these two triangles are congruent? So there are one or two ways by which we can say these two triangles are congruent. See, as QZ is a parallelogram, so I can say this uh, AZ is parallel to BQ. So these two angles, if I say this is angle 1, this is angle 2, so these two angles are the corresponding angles, isn't it? These two angles are corresponding angles, so they will be equal. Similarly, I can say these two angles 3 and 4. These are again corresponding angles because AD parallel CZ and BC. So, and this AZ is equal to BQ. So, by angle side we can say triangles are congruent. So, now in triangle AZD, in triangle AZD and triangle BQC, and triangle BQC, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay, here I write the reason. Corresponding angles, okay, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Reason, corresponding angles as AZ parallel BQ, as AZ parallel BQ. Okay, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Again the reason is corresponding angles as AD parallel BC, as AD parallel BC, and I can write AD equal to BQ. Also AD is equal to AD is equal to BQ. AD is equal to BQ. Opposite sides of parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. That is the reason. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. AD is equal to BQ. Okay, therefore triangles will be congruent. So try to solve it further, then I will give you the remaining solution. Okay, here it should be AZ equal to BQ. Okay, AZ is equal to BQ, opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Therefore, triangle AZD is congruent to triangle BQC by angle side. Therefore, I can write area triangle AZD is equal to area triangle BQC. Here I can write reason that congruent triangles are equal in area, in short. Okay, therefore I can write area triangle AZD plus area quadrilateral ABCZ. ABCZ is equal to area triangle BQC plus area quadrilateral ABCZ. ABCZ. Simply what I did, after proving these two triangles are equal in area, I added the common area on both sides. So you can see AZD plus ABCZ is equal to ABCD. Therefore, area parallelogram ABCD is equal to area of parallelogram ABQZ. ABQZ. Hence proof. So please note it down. Then we'll see next concept. So now we'll see the next concept. Okay, now next concept is triangles on the same base and between same parallels. Okay, next concept is triangles on the same base, on the same base and between same parallels, between same parallels. So here again we have uh, some theorems. So very first theorem that we have to see under this concept is, so that will be actually theorem 2 as per the chapter. So do write these theorems, then we'll see their proof one by one. So first is triangles on the same base. Okay, this is the main heading, and under this is the first theorem. So triangles on the same base and between same parallels and between same parallels, triangles on the same base and between same parallels are equal in area, are equal in area. Next, theorem 3 according to the chapter is, okay, if a triangle and a parallelogram, if a triangle and a parallelogram if a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base, are on the same base and between same parallels and between and between same parallels, if a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base and between same parallels, then area of triangle is half is half the area of parallelogram, is half the area of, okay, if a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base and between same parallels, then area of triangle is half the area of parallelogram. There is one more theorem in this, theorem number 4, that is two triangles having the same base, two triangles two triangles having the same base, same or equal same or equal base same base or equal base, two triangles having the same base and same area, as well as their areas are same. Okay, two triangles having the same base and same area lie between the same parallels, lie between the same lie between the same parallels, or we can say in that case their altitudes will be equal. So note down these three theorems statements, and then we'll see their proof one by one. Okay, so let us start with theorem number 2, or we can say it is theorem number 3, because till now we saw two theorems. Okay, so this is theorem number 3. Triangles on the same base and between same parallels are equal in area. So we have two triangles and we have to prove that they, if they are on the same base and between same parallels, they must be equal in area. That we have to prove. So let us see. Suppose these are the two triangles which are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay, let we have triangle ABC and triangle AQB. Okay, it looks like little bit 90 degrees, so I'm changing it. Okay, triangle ABC and triangle ABQ are on the same base AB and between same parallels AB and CQ. So here it is given AB is parallel to CQ. Okay, so we have to prove they are equal in area. So what we have given triangle ABQ and triangle ABC. ABC lie on same base, lie on same base AB and between between same parallels, that is AB parallel CQ. AB parallel CQ. To prove triangle AB, area triangle ABQ, to prove area triangle ABQ is equal to area triangle ABC, that you have to prove. So now there are two ways to prove this. If we simply apply the concept of area of triangle, okay, then we can prove simply. But here I will use one method in which I will use the concept that I explained you right now. That is, if that is a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles of equal area, as well as the concept in which we saw that if two parallelograms are on the same base uh, and between same parallels, then they are equal in area. So what I will do, I will construct a line BZ parallel to BZ parallel to AQ. Okay, BZ parallel to AQ. I draw this AQ is there. I draw a line BZ parallel to AQ, or simply I can say draw a line parallel to AQ which meets CQ produced at Z, so that ABZQ becomes a parallelogram. Okay. Similarly, I can say draw a line uh, parallel to BC passing through A, which meets at point, let the point be D. Okay, so actually what I did, I created two parallelograms ABZQ and ABCD. You can see that ABZQ is a parallelogram. How? See, it is given AB parallel CQ, so definitely I can say AB parallel CQ, so AB parallel QZ. AQ parallel BZ I constructed. So simply what I did, that I created a parallelogram ABZQ as well as ABCD. Now these two parallelograms, okay, these two parallelograms are on the same base AB and between same parallel AB and dz, so they must be equal in area. Okay, so in short I can say ABCD is equal to ABZQ, isn't it? Now if I say that for parallelogram ABZQ, this BQ is its diagonal, so BQ will divide it into 2, or I can say ABCD is equal to ABZQ, so ABCD by 2 is equal to ABZQ by 2. That means as these two are equal in area, their halves must be equal. Now half of area of ABQZ can be written as ABQ, because we know that diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles of equal area. So when I say half of this ABCD, half of ABCD, then I can see this diagonal divides into two triangles of equal area. That means half of ABCD can be written as ABC or ADC. So here I do write ABC and here I do write ABQ. So I can say this is proved. So I hope you got this concept. Now I will give you the remaining solution. So for that, first of all, I have to add that construction part. Construction. Okay. Draw a line, draw a line parallel to draw a line through B parallel to AQ, to uh, to form a parallelogram, ABZQ. Now again, draw a line through A, remaining part I am writing over here, through A. Similarly, draw a line through A parallel to parallel to BC, to form parallelogram ABCD, That is construction. Now we'll see its proof. Okay, so parallelogram ABCD, parallelogram ABQZ, parallelogram ABZQ, and parallelogram ABCD and parallelogram ABCD lie on same base, AB, and between same same parallels AB and DZ. Therefore area parallelogram ABZQ is equal to area parallelogram ABCD. Okay, as they lie on the same base AB and between same parallels, so they must be equal in area. Therefore 1 by 2 of area parallelogram ABZQ is equal to 1 by 2 of area parallelogram ABCD. As the areas are equal, their halves must be equal. Therefore, now half of ABZQ is area triangle ABQ is equal to area of triangle ABC. hence proof. Here you can write the reason that diagonal diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles of equal area. Okay, so half of parallelogram is a triangle that we saw as a first theorem that I gave you to prove by your own. So this is the complete solution. So please note it down. Then we'll see the next theorem. Okay, so now we'll see the next theorem that if a triangle and a parallelogram lie on same base and between same parallels, then area of triangle is half the area of the parallelogram. Okay, so next theorem is that if a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base. So let me draw first. Okay, let this is the triangle ABC, and let me draw a parallelogram in this way. Okay, so let the triangle is ABU and parallelogram is ABCD. Okay, you can see they are on the same base AB and between same parallels AB and QC. So given triangle ABQ and parallelogram ABCD are on the same base AB and between same parallels AB and QC, that is AB parallel QC. Okay, what we have to prove? To prove area triangle ABQ is half area parallelogram ABCD, that you have to prove. Area of triangle is half the area of parallelogram. So okay, so from here I have to draw QZ perpendicular AB. A small construction is required. Draw QZ perpendicular AB. Let QZ is equal to H. Let QZ is equal to H. Okay, now we'll see its proof. Okay, now I hope you must know the area, the formula for area of triangle. However, after completing the theorem, we'll see all the formulas for area and perimeter of plane figures, because we need those formulas throughout this chapter. But here I am considering that you know the very basic formula of area of triangle, that is half base into height. So proof: area triangle ABQ is equal to 1 upon 2 into base into height. Therefore, area triangle ABQ. Now, for this triangle ABQ, what is base? You can see base is AB and height is AZ. Even though if you won't write this, that is okay. Okay. So area triangle ABQ. I also considering that you also know the area of a parallelogram. Area of a parallelogram is base multiplied by corresponding height. So if I talk about area of ABCD, so base is AB and corresponding height or altitude is QZ. That means if I multiply AB and QZ, I will get the area of parallelogram. So in the place of AB multiplied by AZ, not AZ actually, it is QZ, I am writing area parallelogram ABCD, hence proof. Okay, so note it down, then we'll see the next theorem. Okay, so now we will see the next theorem. That is, if two triangles are on the same base as well as they have same area, then they must lie between same parallels. Okay, so we have two triangles which are equal in area. So let we have triangle ABC. Okay, we have triangle ABC and there is one more triangle. Let the triangle is ABQ. So they are equal in area. Okay, these two triangles are equal in area. Okay, or let me draw a better diagram. Okay, so we have triangle ABC and ABQ. So given triangle ABC and triangle ABQ have common base, have common base or same base, have same base AB, have same base AB, also uh, area triangle ABC is equal to area triangle ABQ. That is also given. Okay, so we have to prove, if I join this QC, so we have to prove AB parallel QC, that we have to prove. Okay, so to prove AB parallel QC. Okay, so let us see how to prove this. A small construction is required. Let me do that first. Construction, draw CD, draw CD perpendicular AB and QZ perpendicular and QZ perpendicular AB and QZ perpendicular AB. Okay, so now let us see its proof. Okay, QZ or CD perpendicular AB and QZ perpendicular AB by construction. Okay, therefore, see, if two line segments are perpendicular to a common line, then those two line segments are parallel. Therefore, I can say CD parallel QZ. Okay, therefore CD parallel QZ. Here I can we can write that line. Two lines or line segment perpendicular to a common line are parallel to each other. Are parallel to each other. Okay. So using this, I wrote CD parallel QZ. Now area triangle ABC is equal to area triangle ABQ, that is given. Okay, but we know the formula to find area. What is that? Half base into height. So 1 by 2 into base. For triangle ABC, base is AB, height is CD, because we draw this perpendicular, so height is CD, is equal to 1 upon 2 multiplied by base is again AB, height for triangle AB Q is QZ. Okay, so 1 by 2 AB, 1 by 2 AB will cancel out. So here I will get CD is equal to QZ. Let this was the equation number 1 and let it be equation number 2. Now, see, first says CD parallel QZ, second says CD is equal to QZ. So, if I talk about quadrilateral uh, CQZD, it has one pair of opposite side equal and parallel. So, it must be a parallelogram. So, now in quadrilateral, uh, or better to write from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, from first and second, one pair of one pair of opposite side, one pair of one pair of opposite side, from first and second, one pair of opposite side of quadrilateral QCDZ, QCDZ is equal and parallel, is equal and parallel. Okay, from first and second, one pair of opposite side of quadrilateral QCDZ is equal and parallel. Thus, quadrilateral QCDZ is a parallelogram. Okay, so here, therefore, as it's a parallelogram, I can say, therefore, QZ parallel, therefore QC parallel, therefore QC parallel ZD. Reason, opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. Therefore, now as we have QC parallel ZD, I can say QC parallel AB. Therefore, QC parallel AB. Hence proved. Okay, so please note it down. So this is all about this lecture. Now we'll meet in next lecture. Till then, bye. Thank you. Take care.